Oh, okay. Yeah, that's beautiful. What in the What's up, guys? It's your main man, Party Rock here. Um, I've been adding a lot of new things to the channel, like my logo and my background, and that's just it just gives it a little bit more of a professional look, and maybe it'll draw in some more subscribers. Who knows? Who knows? And I've just been adding a lot of different things, and I've been working on a lot of stuff. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I've been working on a lot of stuff. And I don't know if you realize this, but we are literally, like, tomorrow we will be a week away from Black Ops 3. And Black Ops 3 will be my first midnight release game where I'm going to go to at midnight and get it. And it's gonna be good. I can't wait for this game to come out. I mean, we are so close. But that's not what this video is about, really. This video is more for me because I just really needed to sit down and make up this list. Today we're going to talk about what Advanced Warfare did right, what is good about this game, and this actually took me quite a little long while. It took me a long little while, okay? Just a long little while. Just to make up some of the things I actually like about the game. And I'll do another video maybe of the things that they did wrong, and this is, all this stuff is going to be constructive, not destructive, because that's just arrogant. I hate it when people are like, oh, this game's retarded. And saying that when you're yelling at the game is different from just blatantly just saying all this stuff like about what they did wrong and what they did wrong and what they did wrong. Everybody needs to know what they did right when they do something. I mean, this game isn't that bad. It's got some good stuff. And number one on this list, and these aren't from like best to worst, this is just a list of things. There's no actual build up or anything like that. It's just whichever one's popped into my head. Alright, so number one, the innovation in this game continued, and Call of Duty always pushes the innovation with every game that they make. They try and make it different from the last, and they try to one up each other every single time. And this game definitely did that. Whether or not they did such a good idea, it was more of a we can rather than we should kind of thing with the movement system. I didn't really enjoy this. I think Black Ops 3 will take it a little further, but that's what they're just doing. They're just doing their thing. They're going to one-up each other every single time. So, number two, supply drops. And this is pretty double-sided because the supply drops tick me off, okay? As you saw just a minute ago, supply drops tick me off. Bad. And, I mean, my gosh. But I think that's the main thing, that a lot of people just play the game to get the supply drop so that they can get these weapons and just be like all these people that have these weapons and just be in that game, and everybody's like, wow, look at that guy, he's got like the obsidian steed. And I mean, that's just pretty cool. It's just something that keeps you interested in the game. And this is kind of like a branch of that, the loot weapons, adding like the STG and stuff. Well, it's a really cool, but that's also double-sided because I have a problem with the weapon variants, but we'll go into that in the next video. I think the variants are a little OP, or unbalanced, let's just say that. But adding in the weapons so diligently, let's just say that, that's pretty cool. It gives the game a more fresh vibe, and that's kind of like I said with the supply drops, keeps you playing because you're trying to get these weapons and stuff like that, and that's pretty cool. No other Call of Duty has had that. No other Call of Duty has had stuff that you just work for, other than the guns that you get every time you prestige. You have to work for it again and get the same gun. But with this game, you can work for it and get a different gun, and that's pretty cool. I just lost my place. Customization. This game really pushed customization, which Ghost started out the whole customizing your character stuff, but they didn't have a whole lot of choices. But this game had a lot of choices and are still being added. Choices are still being added. So, I mean, that's the one-upping each other. They do it every time. The customization in this game is deep and detailed and really good. And pretty much everybody looks unique. Hardly anybody looks the same. Like, everybody's got something different on them. which also ties into the supply drops because everybody's working to get that cool stuff they can put on their character to make themselves look pretty cool. Dev support. Now this ties into all three of those. They all kind of branch off into each other now that I look at this. The dev support, the way that they add these guns and camos and stuff is just it's just amazing. All right. No other Call of Duty has surpassed its lifetime this far. I mean, we are a week away from Black Ops 3 and they're still adding stuff and they're still adding stuff. And I'm not saying they're still adding stuff like they're done now, but they are still adding things as of right now. That there's one more gun that we know of that's coming out, and along with that gun, I'm sure come a bunch of new personalizations for your character. So dev support has been really huge on this game, and I really hope that that's a trait that continues because that is a really awesome trait, and that's something that everybody says, but it's true. It's really important. Firing range. I'm not sure. I can't remember what that's called. Is it the firing range where you can go in and test out the weapons? No other Call of Duty's really had that, and that's pretty cool. And camos. All the camos were uh crap. What's it called? They were all animated. Every single camo was animated, which normally we get the still camos and some animated. Ghost had no animated camos, but this game had animated camos, and that's cool. The campaign, pretty good. I think all Call of Duty campaigns are good, but I mean, this one was pretty good too. It had a lot of differences. XO abilities, I didn't use them, but I thought they were a pretty good thing to implement into the game. And they had a lot of famous people in the game, like Irons. I can't remember his name, but show the Tonys down there, the like and subscribe button, the love that they deserve. Peace.